I mean that it is literally not the end of the world. And I mean that in specific response to Bill O'Reilly's Fox News junior partner, who, in hyping this, and I mean really hyping this, has suggested that it actually might be the end of the world.
The book of Revelation was written so you would know what it looks like.
The book of Revelation is a work of fiction describing how a truly vicious God would bring about the end of the world. Now, no half-smart religious person believes the book of Revelation anymore. Those people are certain that their God would never turn into a malicious torturer and mass murderer beyond Hitler's wildest dreams. Glenn Beck, of course, does still believe the book of Revelation. Why is he bringing it up in his discussions of the crisis in Japan?
The book of Revelation was written so you would know what it looks like. You would know, warning, in these days, these things will happen. Now, I don't know if it's these days.
So Glenn Beck is saying he doesn't know. He doesn't know if the nuclear crisis in Japan is signaling the imminent end of the world. If Bill O'Reilly's going to use the word hype and not the words Glenn Beck in the same sentence, Billy Boy's media analysis is unsurprisingly as empty-headed as usual. Glenn Beck doesn't know if this is the end of the world. Luckily for you, I do know. I know, and I know it with absolute certainty. This absolutely is not. It is not the end of the world. Any of you Beck watchers who just started paying on 30-year mortgages, you really do have to plan on making those payments for 30 years. Everyone should continue carefully planning for their retirement and building their retirement plans. This is not the end of the world, no matter what O'Reilly's Fox News junior partner might think.
It's not as a punishment to the Japanese, not as a punishment to us. It's just a signal that these are the days. Are they? I don't know.
I do. I do know. Now, why would anyone listen to a guy who doesn't know if this is the end of the world when there's another guy on MSNBC at 8 p.m. and at 11 p.m. every night who can tell you with absolute certainty, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that it is not the end of the world? What do I have to do? Change the title of this thing to the It's Not the End of the World show with Lawerence O'Donnell?
But to say God may be sending us a message, not that he caused that he knew, and in these days you would see these things. Is that the message? I don't know.
I do know. I know. I really do know. I'm not kidding about this. I know it's not the end of the world. Listen to me. Don't listen to Beck. For the sake of your children and your grandchildren, listen to me. It's not the end of the world.